it turns out there's no God. All of our hopes have been lost. We held our dreams to the skies and hoped that we'd all die. And where were you when the fallout came down? And where were you when the king lost his crown?
Hello, can you hear us?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wasteland Talk. I'm your co-host, Commodore Pistol Whip.
I'm your other host, Hatter of the Waste. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. We're getting started just a little late, but only a few minutes. It's fine. Anyway,
Huzzah.
huzzah.
Hope you're all having a good weekend so far.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed our little intro song there. That was No God from All Hail the Crimson King, or Attack as they're often called. I think that's kind of their official name now. I think All Hail the Crimson King is only for us old folks who remember them way back when.
The hardcore fans.
Right.
I knew him back when, oh god, the hipsters.
I knew them. Harump, you know?
Alright, I'm just going to do a couple of shares to people's messages just to let people aware that we're live, we're doing okay.
Yes, we are live, and today's show is really going to be about prep for Wasteland. So, obviously, we're only, less than 2 months away from the event.
Oh god.
So there's a lot to get ready in a very short amount of time. And if you've never been, first of all, let me say this. Stop freaking out.
Yeah.
Because we're all freaking out. I have been going for 10 years, and I still get nervous, and I still get overwhelmed, and I still get worried about, am I going to finish all of my big plans and all of my big ideas?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about it. Finish what you can do. focus on like, hey, this thing is 90% done. This other thing that's 30% done, and maybe that'll wait for next year. You don't have to bring all of your best, greatest, badass ideas right out the gate. If something has to wait till next year, you know what? That's fine. People are gonna love it when it shows up, and the fact that you got an extra year on it, maybe you'll make it even better than it is now, or maybe it'll be just as it is, and that's all you got time for. What's up?
Apparently the volume's a little low for some people.
Okay, I can adjust that. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm a little bit away from the screen. Let me,
We got the mic at a good spot. It might just be one of the settings or something.
Yeah, give us a moment.
check. I will add some extra for the mic. Okay, hopefully this will help. Adding some digital enhancements for it. Give me just a second.
While you're doing that, hello to everyone on Twitch as well as YouTube. I'm going to be the one monitoring the chats in there. Commodore
Yes.
here has Facebook.
Please join us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. We are streaming on all three. Please follow us on Twitch and YouTube. We are trying to gain enough followers on Twitch and YouTube to, in order to be like an official Twitch affiliate, YouTube subscriber, blah, blah, blah. You need a certain amount of followers. We're not looking for gigantic numbers. We're hoping for like 100 people, honestly, because that's enough to like qualify.
We got so we got a lot of people saying hi, like Scotty, Mercury, fucking Kaylee Jade, Phil's watching.
Nice,
Fucking
nice.
Sticks.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Sticks, haven't seen
He said-
you in forever.
Because he misses us, and then we got a bunch of people say who
Miss you
us.
too, Sticks.
Got a bunch of people say we miss us and shit, and then
Summer is on YouTube saying hi.
yep.
We got Gacked Bunny
so-
on.
What?
We got Gacked Bunny on
Oh,
Twitch.
Gag Bunny, awesome.
So,
We got a few announcements.
yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna check real quick my
Yeah,
thing
do your
quick.
thing. So I got a couple announcements. Hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit louder now. Talk if you can hear me better.
Oh,
So,
Sounds coming through better on YouTube now.
well, that's good.
good.
All right. So, we got Amanda Loss going. Oh, hi. Hi. So,
hi,
yes,
Amanda.
announcements.
Hi, girl.
As you probably been, for those who've been watching this show here and there, I'm pretty sure you heard me saying like I'm trying my best to find spots to DJ at Wasteland Weekend, especially since my usual spots are not going to be there this year. Still pending on a response for Wasteland Weekend about me DJing main stage or anything that they run. Hopefully they get to me soon because so far they've been announcing bands and other music artists. So hopefully they're just working down the line after burlesque performers, sideshow people, comedy acts, someone shitting on the stage, and then oh hey DJs.
Well, if there's somebody sitting on the stage, it's probably Road Rash.
Damn.
So I did get a possibility of spots. I've been in talks with the rec room. The rec room seems interested in having me there for their Friday night. So I'll keep you guys posted to see how that turns out. And I'm in talks with the possibility of doing something with Dead Crows.
At the Den, right?
The Dead Crows are at the Den this year, so yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna represent the Den or something for just their camp, like what Uncle Zeke's and shit do.
Yeah, I would hope that because they're in the Den, you get like a prominent stage where lots of people can come and enjoy. But I don't know for sure, and I'm not trying to put any pressure on them. I just,
We'll see.
in general, like I hope that that's the situation because obviously that's what you love to do, you know.
So we got Mackie Mac watching. What's good, dudes? And then we got Grotch watching. Hey, Mac!
Hey, Ma!
I love doing that. I love doing that.
He really does.
Oh, I also wanted to say, we'll make the announcement throughout. I want to say thank you for those who have sent us some photos
Yes.
We are working on some intro and end credits for the show.
Yeah.
But what we want is we want to include you guys, our fans, our viewers, our Wasteland community.
You are like to spend whatever precious time you have watching us drunk fucks.
Right? So if you want to take a picture of you in gear, if you want to send us a picture from Wasteland 2019, if you want to send us a picture from your tribe meetup, your prep day, your Wasteland card that you're working on, whatever it is, we will include it in an intro credit or an exit credit. Right now I'm primarily working on an exit credit, but I can definitely do both. So either way, send any pictures you want to wastelandtalk@gmail.
Yes, I just posted the link of the email on the comment section, so if you need to spell it out, there it is.
Yeah, no spaces, nothing special, just wastelandtalk@gmail, no caps,
.com.
nothing. Gmail.com. Send us some images, and we will add them to our intro credits and our exit credits. I already received about 4 photos. Now, if you know how a slideshow works, I appreciate the 4 photos I've gotten. However, when I put them together in a slideshow, it ends up being about 30 seconds worth of slideshow. So please send me more. And if you've already sent me photos, send me more. I don't care. Send me 10 of you. Send me 15 of your tribe. I don't care how many you send me. I will pick the ones that work. I will coordinate it with the music. I will make it make sense. But just send me a ton of photos so that we can get more than like 15 seconds worth of video, okay? That's what I asked for.
So we got Sarah saying my photo working would be just me in front of the computer.
Do it.
Whatever. If you want, if it shows us you watching us, that.
Honestly, Serotonin, you created some great shit for us.
Oh yeah, we highly obliged.
Your background. I mean, if you notice when we started the show today, I added a starting soon in front of the background you created for us. I love what you've done. So you want to send us some stuff of you hanging out, of you in costume. Serotonin's been posting some shit about like some of her outfits on mannequins.
Yes. She's designing outfits for Wasteland and shit, and they look pretty fucking awesome. She even has like a bolt suit.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to put on your outfits and send us pictures of that, that's great. If you want to send us pictures of your outfits because you're trying to sell them on mannequins, that's also great. We love promoting crafty stuff, your Etsy store, whatever it is. I don't care. Just send me photos so I can make this fucking slideshow.
Or it could be something as simple as, okay, see when I'm looking at the camera, say me looking at the camera is you, the computer or something you're looking at the show, and I'm you, do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give us a toast.
Yeah, give us a shot of you
Yeah.
taking a toast with us. Grab your phone, take a selfie. You got your fucking drink. Even if you're a non-drinker and you got fucking Coke in your hand, you got fucking Sprite in your hand, give us a toast and send us a picture, and we will include it in our slideshow.
I got water tonight.
We got Mackie back. He's replying to something about the body shop. Hold on.
He was asking if the body shop is going to be there this year.
Oh, I'm not sure, but I hope so, because one of them can do Viking braids, and I really like to get my hair braided Viking style.
You could probably find someone there to braid your hair.
Yeah,
You have very
if anyone
gorgeous
knows
hair.
how to braid Viking style, come my way.
The body
At
shop.
Wasteland.
The body shop is often something that's put on by Wasteland staff, so there's a good chance that it will be there. It is volunteer, and
So give them tips. Tip your body shoppers.
and you don't have to give them cash, but give them something nice. A piece of jewelry that you made, something really cool, not just your basic bottle cap that you hand to everybody.
No.
Remember, they put in a lot of work. They're very skilled. They know their makeup, they know their hair, they know their costumes. These are talented people who are in the hair and makeup and costume industry, and they're there to try to show off what they can do and build their own fan base.
Yes.
So appreciate that and give them something nice. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. It doesn't have to be, but it's got to be something that's worth.
Give them something. Give them something.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read down a bunch of comment sections. So yeah, I was saying, Mackie Mac was trying to respond about the body shop, and he's just like, eh. We got Kaylee Jed said, send nudes. Oh, just kidding, don't. I mean, you can send nudes. We just won't use them. We'll keep them.
We will
and
enjoy them.
We'll give you a nice thank you.
And we won't share them with anybody else.
No.
They will stay with us.
No.
Nudes are always a gift, and I'm selfish about my gifts.
Oh, yeah, I'm a selfish bastard if someone sends me nudes.
Seriously.
They're mine. I enjoyed them.
Yeah.
You know Cat has.
So if you want to send them, I won't hate on that. Please go ahead. But they may not be used in the slideshow.
No. Because social media kind of frowns upon nudity unless you're like OnlyFans or FetLife or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't have a streaming service for neither.
Yeah.
No.
But if you have a FetLife or an OnlyFans, you can drop links on how to get to it, and people will follow.
We'll support
If that's
you.
how you're making your money, if that's how you're getting through, we support.
Support sex workers.
Yes,
Woo!
absolutely. Sex positive.
So then of course we got Eric Bastrup going, you're opening a dangerous door, my friend. You will get photos. Sarah's like, thank you. I'll be trying to set up an Etsy after. Link me your Etsy when you do that, because I'm curious of the shit you'll sell. Because I'm addicted to Etsy and shit.
Yeah, even if it's not until after Wasteland, we're not stopping this show.
What?
So if it takes you some time to set up your Etsy, to get all the photos, get all of that, even if it takes a couple months, whenever it's ready, let us know.
Time out.
Go ahead.
Fucking Phil has fucking a picture of young me back in 2016.
Send it!
Send me this photo. Is it my page? No, I don't think he hasn't messaged me yet. Yeah, send me the
Send
fucking
the
photo. I
picture.
want to see this photo. It's gonna be like a skinny ass me, no beard, and doesn't look like Commodore, because this was before I would officially became Commodore.
Oh God, I
Right,
want to see
right.
this.
Oh, that reminds me.
Gilly messaged me that. See, stuff like that works.
Yeah, that
See, look,
works.
Gilly, I'm actually going to use your pic as a reference that you messaged me. So hopefully this.
Yeah, send it on Messenger also.
Something
if
like
you
that.
want to send it through Facebook Messenger, you want to send it through Gmail.
Yeah.
The reason
something
I
like that.
say Gmail is because Facebook Messenger has a tendency to
Not be a good quality or big enough. Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
They
get back to focus.
right? Are we out of focus?
Yeah,
So-
I blame me. Sorry.
So Facebook Messenger has a tendency to
Fuck, we're blurry.
yeah.
Blurry.
It's our fault, Danny.
That's
Here's the photo.
okay. So
I don't think they can hear me.
that's
Oh, that one. I know that one.
oh nice. Okay. Let's
It's-
try
it's-
this. Let's
It's
try.
got
It's Chrissy's repo.
I'm gonna go to this just real quick, and we're
I
gonna
kind of fucked up the camera. Sorry. Apparently the picture I was trying to show was too much.
Look what you did.
And we're gonna give this a second to refocus.
Look what
Hopefully,
you,
maybe.
Look what you did, Commodore.
What'd you do?
Fastrup is Mad Rider.
I fucked it up. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it again. Maybe it'll just go back.
Right, maybe.
There
it goes.
It worked! Science!
Fucking autofocus on the webcam,
Fucking science, man.
right?
Okay,
Right.
so
Okay, now we're back.
so I
Now
got
we're back.
I got the photo from Phil, and yeah, it's basically me and him, Moth Eater, and my ex.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, you
That's
do
it, yeah.
like a fucking baby there.
Yeah,
Aw,
I'm doing
baby
this.
Commodore.
And this is my face.
Aw.
It was like the old school Ghoul Crest design when it was just a fucking white tent
Oh.
and shit.
when it was just a fucking
can't-
cardboard. I love it. I love it.
No.
Oh, and then we got some photos from Sarah. Not my gear, but my current situation. Oh, that's right. You do that stuff too. Yeah, I've been looking at that when you post them. Those are very nice. Yeah, this is what Sarah's doing.
Yeah. Okay, so like some artwork.
Yeah, some like clown stuff, which I'm into.
He is.
Yeah,
This guy's got to think about clowns.
I'm weird.
You should see my apartment.
Yes,
There's clown shit everywhere.
Basically.
he likes
I mean, mind
And
you,
horror and
if you've watched the In Your House videos, you'll see some stuff of our living room.
Yeah, you see
There's
like
a lot of horror movie collectibles, but there's also some weird like clown shit everywhere,
That's because he's white.
like spread out among the horror movie references. Don't get me wrong, it's fine. I don't have any weird like paranoias or fears. It's just kind of like it's here. I live in it.
So we got Garage, where the fuck? Just plugged her own Etsy shop, which if who anyone wants to get their own fucking Wasteland things that they're selling, we're trying to advertise, feel free to plug it in our chat section, or if you want us to give us a shout out, let us know, tell us what you want us to say, and we'll do our best to get your word out there. All right?
Yeah, and if you're looking for rad gear, if you want something new for Wasteland, you don't know what to do, check out some Etsy stores. There's a lot of
Wasteland.
There's a lot of amazing Wastelanders who make rad shirts and jackets and pins. And
Grotch has some amazing stuff.
So we got both Mad Rider and Mender, and they kind of help us to tell us apart. God damn. Okay, so email us.
That's loud.
And custom orders.
I appreciate you guys Facebooking me messages, but it's blocking my my chat thing, and like
please, Wasteland Talk at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Because like we mentioned before, Facebook has a tendency to compress the photos so you get not good quality photos. And when I put them in a slideshow and they show at 1080p, if it's a really blurred, compressed photo that Facebook gave me, it's just not going to look good. So please email me the photo. It will be better quality.
And I appreciate you guys message me your photos, but it'll help us out better, as we said, to just email us. But like, I appreciate you guys trying to message me the photos of what you want us to send. Firstly, you got people who have been messaging me. Those work. So use those. Email it to wastelandtalk@gmail.com.
That one.
Fuck yourself.
Right?
I don't think it works that way, but
and like I said, we will add those photos to our credits, and we will pair them probably with an Attack song because we love Attack.
Oh wow. So we got fucking Mender and Mad Rider saying, "Hey, there's my name, brother." Oh God, they're forming a union.
Fusion Hall.
That reminds me of the Council of Nicks years ago.
Oh, they're gonna have a council of Erics if we don't do anything about it.
or cancel James.
Okay, so waiting. Sarah goes waiting on it to render right now. And that's cool. And Gilly posted the official Wasteland Talk patches, so you can buy that for a lovely fee of what, $5?
Hold on.
I think it's 6
plus shipping.
Yeah, I think after shipping it's like 6 something.
You're looking at single digits.
Yeah, it's not
And
expensive.
it's a fair size patch too.
It's a very good size patch.
It's like, hold on.
And
yeah,
it's
you got
$6.
it on you, right? Maybe somewhere.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah, yours is on you.
Yeah,
I still need to stitch mine on. I've been
Right there.
preoccupied.
It's $6.
Yeah. So buy one of our patches. The reason our patches matter, we've been saying this the whole time during the pandemic, during all this bullshit, is lots of people struggle with making ends meet right now. If you have some extra cash, buy from a fellow Wastelander. You support us by wearing it. You support other Wastelanders by buying it. Because Gilly makes the money on those patches. We don't make a dime.
No.
Our point is driving the community and helping each other out.
You're supporting us by wearing it.
Yeah.
You're supporting us by wearing it and telling all your fucking friends
What it's about.
to come check us out.
Yeah.
And when we get to that point where we set up a Patreon or any of that, we'll let you guys know. But for now, up until Wasteland this year, this show is free for you to enjoy because everybody's been struggling. And it will always be free. We'll just set it up to where you can donate if you have the extra money.
So I got more comments I need to read out. Got one from Grosh saying that that it does
Custom orders.
custom orders. Thank you. And then we got
Scroll. That's it.
Oh yeah, let me preference this with saying, if for some reason you have particular pronouns that you want us to use if we talk about you,
Let us know.
please let us know.
We want to.
So we don't sound like assholes.
No, we are absolutely 100% about inclusion. If your name is somewhat ambiguous and you want to be they, them, he, she, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is, just let us know, and we will try our best to include all of that. We are all about inclusion. Don't think we're not. Don't worry about it. Don't hesitate to tell us we pronounced it wrong or we got it wrong. Please correct us. Just let us know, okay?
So we got the fuck, hold on. I just had the name in my head.
Santos ordered the buzz off patch. You left your towels.
So we got Mender saying, "Hey, I got my Welcome to the Waste prize pack. I'll tag you guys since you wanted to see the stuff. Yeah, please tag us. I'm so curious about that." And
yeah. If you guys are looking for more content, check out Welcome to the Waste from Edward Grimm.
Yeah.
Great show. Real quick, like 10-minute episodes. He's creating a narrative, like a story as he goes, like
and
journal.
He does craft shit. Also, Mackie Mac has his Wasteland show on Instagram and shit. And of course, Garage, who does Cards Against Wasteland every other Thursday. Check that out. It's fucking amazing if you want to see basically them chaos, void.
If you enjoyed this shit show, you'll definitely enjoy that shit show.
Yeah.
And there's just a little
From
bit more
one shit show
interactive.
to another shit show, much love and respect. I was actually was on their show.
Yeah, and we've had them on our show.
Yeah.
I mean, we
were at their place that we had our show there.
Yeah, exactly. We love Cult of Catme. We love other Wastelanders. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. This show is we're not in competition with anybody.
No,
we are here to build each other up, to push the community, to grow the experience for everybody, to connect us all. We love Cult of Catme. We love Welcome to Wasteland. We love Apocalypse Post, a podcast, anything and everything that is about Wasteland. We want it all to grow and get bigger and better.
So we got also Garage saying, "You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Black hearts."
Love you
And
too.
then we got,
Yes, for my cold black heart.
Mad Ratter goes, "If you want some awesome trades, I always bring the good shit." Well, we like the good shit, so. Scotty goes, "LOL," and then we got Santa goes, "And his buzz off patch, which I ordered." Yes, we have the buzz off motherfucker from me being victimized by fucking wasp.
I still have that one up here.
Yeah, if you
there we go.
This one, right here.
Yeah. So there's a couple different patches there. You see the Wasteland Talk patch, the Buzz Off motherfucker patch, and the DJ Corner Robbers in Your House patch. Some of those are ordered differently. The Buzz Off and the Wasteland Talk you can get through Gilly. The In Your House is made by Gilly, but those are shipped to Commodore and you order them through him.
Whenever, well, I might have to start paying for it now if I want to restock on my patches, because like I just want him just randomly make patches without getting a fee compensation for it.
Yeah. But in general, like the Buzz Off patch and the Wasteland Talk patch, all the money earned from those goes to Gilly. The In Your House patch, some money goes to Commodore, some money will hopefully go to Gilly also.
Yeah.
Like I said, the point is that we want to support everybody.
Yeah.
We want to try to
We're a fucking community. We gotta stay strong.
Right here in Sacramento, California.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got more comments. Hold on. I've been drinking. We were at a brewery earlier, so I'm not.
And we were out all day in the sun playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
The sun got to me, got to my head, so I'm not all there.
Never doubt that we're a bunch of fucking nerds. And so
Speak for
Commodore and Figment and Ivy, who's just in our audience here,
Yeah, we got it.
they all went out and played like a Pokemon Go festival of some sort
Yeah,
today.
it was a
Day
big
one.
event. Yeah, it was day one.
Who is this Ivy character?
I don't know, some fat fuck. I don't know.
So yeah, they all went out and
Fuck that
enjoyed
guy.
that, and we're in the sun and drinking and hanging out and everything.
It was a
So,
blast. It was a blast.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Eric Pastrap saying the pouches are amazing. Got Gillian says, yeah, and it helps support my projects for Wasteland.
Yes, I want to talk about some of Gilly's projects.
Let me just
Those
get
are
caught
fucking
up real
amazing.
quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got Ninja watching and saying, hello there. Yeah, Ninja, this guy we keep running into Death Guild.
We met him at Death Guild. I
Oh,
had never
shit.
met Ninja before.
Yeah.
That was really rad.
Yeah,
That was fun.
and he's...
And what was the guy?
I don't remember. He's going to be a virgin this year.
Yeah, he was a newbie, and he was doing like a war boy look.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
he's gonna be
he
a
wants
war
to
boy.
try. He wants to be a war boy. So we're trying our best to send him to the Temple of the Eight.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, War Boy is more entertaining.
And we
So
got-
yeah, the people
Sorry,
we
no,
met
sorry.
at Death Guild, it was rad meeting you guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm bad with names sometimes. Sorry if I forgot.
He
your
met you. I know at least one of you.
I met Ninja for the first time, and I remember his name.
Yeah.
There was another
Wow.
guy, like I said, who had the war boy look. I know he told me his name. I don't think he
He
had a
gave us bottle
Wasteland name
caps.
yet, and he did give me a bottle
They were
cap.
just Nuka-Cola bottle caps, but
They
they're
were
cool.
cool. I
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
So we got a couple of things from Grosh saying, yeah, Cards Against Wastelanders
Whoa.
is going every week.
Oh wow, cool.
So that explained what happened this Thursday because I wasn't expecting a fucking Cards Against Wasteland.
Yeah, they were doing every other week. I guess now they're doing every week. So check them out every Thursday on Cult of
That's
Cat Meat
about
page.
it.
So the
Yeah,
Grotch
it's
is
so
like,
crazy,
you guys are
yes.
the greatest. Again, Blackheart's like, no, Grotch, you're the greatest.
we
I
love
mean-
you.
Hold on.
Yeah, we always
Get it.
enjoy your show. We try our best to watch
That was for
every,
you.
whatever it's going.
I'm just
Um,
gonna show up to.
It's always
guys
fun to
dressed
do
up as an
the
apocalyptic
Cards
movie.
Against Wastelanders answers, even though sometimes. Okay, so I want to clarify something. I'm dyslexic. I have ADHD. I have a horrible spelling problem. When I answer questions for Cards Against Wastelanders, I often spell things wrong. I
Hold
often
on.
misword things.
What?
I try to play and I have fun. Even if I don't win, it's a fun time. So please join in and play and have fun. And now, whatever you're laughing about.
Fucking Eric Bastrup. If I am butchering your last name, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I've been drinking.
No.
So, you need a real man's game and play a child's card game such as Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, dude, if you come at me with Yu-Gi-Oh, I will
Yes.
fucking destroy you.
That's
Why?
Mad
I
Ratter.
want you to show
That's a
up
lie.
with that fucking armband thing
The
with
dual
the
disc.
fucking
The
card.
dual disc.
Yes, that's
He's
what.
a liar.
If you're gonna challenge
Commodore's
Commodore
lying. He's
to
full of shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh, bring your fucking A game
Oh,
and show up with the
I
fucking
will-
dual disc, whatever that thing
I
is.
will fucking tear your asshole apart. in
He'll
Yu-Gi-Oh.
try.
Don't try me, bruh.
No, I want you to try. I want to watch.
He'll try and fail.
I'll put caps on it. I got caps on it.
Mad
You got
Ratter.
caps on me?
I got caps.
Or you
on
got
you.
caps against me?
I got
Caps
caps
against
on
you,
you.
the fuck?
I got caps on you. I got caps.
Caps against you, I'll beat that ass.
No, I got caps on
So
you.
we got Kaylee J going. So if I were to find you guys, I would find Hatter of the Waste at Hobo Junction and Commodore and Figment at Ghoulcrest. Ghoulcrest. So far, it's looking like it's not happening. Doesn't mean they're not going to be there.
And I have no idea where I'm gonna be, because I'm random as fuck.
Yeah.
So I might just decide to wander the streets randomly
Yeah.
because I have ADD.
So-
So who knows?
So yeah, let me put it this way. Hobo Junction, we camp in Tent City. We are not a gigantic camp. We are mostly a bunch of friends who pitch tents together and sleep there. It's not really set up
Commodore talking all that good
for
shit about
giant
Yu-Gi-Oh.
gatherings or anything like that. But if you want to find Hobo Junction, I will. When I find
that's
out, when I
what
get to
you don't
Wasteland, when I have an idea of what cross streets I'm at, I will put that information out there. You can always find me at Ghoulcrest if it's around, at the casino if it's around. Now this year, who
So
knows?
far, it looks like it's not.
Ragstag, I will
They
definitely
will-
show up there.
They said they are going to be there, which you're probably going to see my ass there.
Yeah, I will be at the Ragstag. I will be at the Rec Room. I will be at whatever
I
bars
don't
we
know if
can
we want to see
find.
your ass there.
As it gets
No
closer to
problem.
There's
Wasteland
a lot
and
of
we
ass at
have
Wasteland, so.
more confirmed
Oh, sure.
places, we will let you know. Absolutely. Wasteland, Saturday, Rec Room,
Yes.
2 p.m., Wasteland Talk.
Be
we'll
there.
be doing an episode.
Yes, live and in person. Well, we're not going to be live. We're going to be pre-recorded, but we'll be in person.
We'll
If you're
record
there,
it.
we'll be recording.
So
Yeah.
majority of motherfuckers will already be there, so
We
just
will be-
show up.
We will be recording at the event. We will not be streaming just because the internet's shoddy there, but we will be recording live and then posting it later.
Yes,
So 2 p.m. Saturday Rec Room. If you want to meet us in person,
that's where you go.
that's where we will definitely be.
I'll be there.
I gotta catch up on more fucking
Just motherfuckers are
comments.
shit like you.
So we got
I'm
Kaylee
so
go-
funny,
oh, no,
shit
I
like
read
you
that.
go.
So Garage Soul hat smiley face. Fucking stands with shut up, Mokuba. And then we got Garage Trap. We try and take typos and stuff
I agree
like
with
that into consideration when we read answers, but we're always drunk as fuck too. That's the beauty of your fucking show, though.
It's-
you guys are fucking drunk,
It's no.
especially you.
And then it
I don't say it in a sense to
Jump
throw
in, so then
shade
it
or to
turns
throw
into
any
you,
kind of
yeah.
hate. I'm just kind of preferencing the fact that these are things that I deal with, and it ends up in some weird, funny messages. And if I don't take the time to proofread what I type, it just turns into gibberish sometimes. And if my gibberish causes me to not get a point, like, it's okay. Whatever, I'm just enjoying the show.
You're having fun.
You know, I'm having fun, you're having fun.
We're all having fun.
You know,
So
everybody's enjoying
Eric
themselves.
Bastrup is
I don't
down
know.
for this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
Yes, I want it.
Y'all gonna have a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament at Wasteland this year?
Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
We can film it and use it on the show.
I don't know. Depends because like I don't know. Like we'll see. Because like I got a lot of good fucking cards and I don't want the fucking W consume them.
Yeah. It's not
We'll find a spot inside somewhere.
You know, if we get into a nice enclosed area like Chris,
You can always message each other and
when
set
and
up
where,
details.
when and where.
Commodore has a big head right now.
I've been
It's not
drinking
as
and
big
you're
as
not
his
dealing.
ego.
You're doing Commodore right now, so fuck off.
But yeah.
So
Bunch of nerds here. We
got,
support whatever.
Hey,
now, Sarah, please elaborate with me because I'm terrible with names. What is your Wasteland name again? Please message me or leave in the comments so I can refer to you as your Wasteland name on the show.
Although honestly, serotonin is a great fucking name.
Oh yeah.
Believe me.
I know it's an alias. Lots of
I'm
people
gonna
use
do it.
aliases on the internet.
Sorry,
That's
I looked up
fine.
Blue Moon.
Serotonin is a great name.
Regardless,
But if you have another name, please let us know.
Sarah says, glad I wasn't the only one who giggled at it. Tense. And then Garage was like, me too. And then we got Santos. I believe it was Commodore who made the Wasteland sign a poke stop in 17.
what?
It makes sense. Wait, whoa. Wait.
What?
So apparently it wasn't him that did it.
No. So here's the thing. Okay, for anybody who plays Pokemon Go, there is a Pokestop at Wasteland.
Are you fucking shitting me?
What?
The main gate at Wasteland is a Pokestop. That is correct.
How do you know this? You don't even play.
So here's the thing. And they preference this by going into a little bit of backstory.
Okay.
Well,
So-
while you're doing that, I'm getting another beer.
So
Beer.
if you follow tech stuff, Pokemon Go
Hacker.
is created by a company called
Commodore.
Niantic.
Commodore.
Niantic.
Niantic.
Danny.
Niantic started with a game called
Ingress?
Ingress.
Yeah. I played
years
the shit out
ago.
of it.
Somebody created an Ingress stop at the Wasteland
Oh,
front
fancy.
gates. Now, when
Oh.
Niantic created Pokemon Go, they took a bunch of Ingress stops and just moved them over to Pokemon Go. So therefore, the Wasteland sign, the main gate, is an Ingress stop and a Pokemon stop.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
And-
why, but I want to blame Adam for this.
Either game
okay with
that
that.
you play,
I blame Commodore.
if you
Fuck off.
can get enough internet reception out there, yes, the Wasteland sign will get you Ingress points or Pokemon Go points. I don't play either game. I'm a tech nerd and I follow this shit.
boy.
And I was
Say
really
your
excited
fault.
that somebody put in the time. whoever you are, thank you. You can feel free to say, hey, it was me, and we'll believe you because thanks.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Right?
My
It
God,
only
did-
happened in
Did
2017.
he really just go there?
So,
It happened,
Yeah,
I think, even
yeah.
earlier than that. But Pokemon Go came out in like 2017, I think.
So
26.
Garage goes, Lamau, we get wasted doing that nonsense. Love when you guys join us. Oh yeah, it's always a pleasure joining you guys, like us drunk fucks versus with
I'm
you
not
drunk fucks. So
Right.
I'm
Right.
in truck. You're drunk. Go home.
it's a big Legion Union,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Witness me? What?
Hell Hydrate.
Right. I mean, honestly, we push a lot of the other Wasteland content. We try our best to watch as much of that as we can, including Welcome to the Waste, including Apocalypse Post. We watch a lot of that stuff genuinely.
So one, we got a bunch of people like, wait, what? There's a Pokestop at the gate.
Yes.
What? Me, I didn't know because for the first couple days when I'm doing build and having early entry, the internet's not that bad. But when people start showing up, it gets stupid. Regardless, where you're in the middle of a fucking desert. So
When you have 4,000 people all trying to connect, it really fucks up
I
the
just turn
internet.
off my phone.
Yeah.
So it sounds like on the Wasteland Talk page on Facebook, it sounds like we'll be starting a Pokemon Go thread. Hey, friend me.
Yeah.
Well,
Do it.
well, fuck. Let's go one step further. Let's get a fucking gym out there.
Oh hell. Actually, depending on.
Yeah, if that's something you love that game and you know how to set all that up, do it.
Team Valor.
No.
These
Valor.
fucking
No.
Commodore and Figment will join in and play. I don't necessarily play, but hey, you do your nerd thing. I'm all for it.
So
you know?
yeah,
What the hell is that supposed to be?
Eric Bastrup going. I thought you were a Pokemon nerd. How didn't you know this? There was again, because like I said, I don't usually fuck with my phone in the middle of the fucking desert when everyone else is like, do I got Wi-Fi? Oh, that many bars. Oh my god.
If you've ever
Aren't you busy
been
getting
to a
drunk?
convention, you know what it's like when like 10,000 people all try to sign on to the internet in a really small area. Everything slows down, everything's kind of shoddy, everything's kind of weird.
No, he's not.
This also happens at Wasteland. And because we're in the middle of the desert, the internet is kind of funky anyway.
Yes.
So we got a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
A question that we mentioned this multiple times, but they're not a usual viewer. So I have no problem bringing this up multiple times, especially with newer viewers, because
Yes.
you haven't been watching this. So, what is the best Sierra Corporal? I thank you for the response. Yes, I had a lot of inspiration for obvious reasons. So,
Welcome to the show, Corporal.
yeah, Corporal, I missed
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
I
So,
didn't see that.
from a... I'm just going to go by your last name because I don't want to butcher your first name because it can go either way. Hicks.
Rachel.
What? Yeah, well, it could be Rachel or Rochelle.
True.
And...
Well, anyway, yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
Yes,
so,
you.
what is the best way to come up with a Wasteland name? And we mentioned this multiple times. You can either come up with your own Wasteland name, or there could be a way you can fucking earn it out there. Like me, I earned my name. He chose his own name.
Yes. And it works both ways. Like, yeah, I'll put it this way. I've had a couple of different discussions with people. If you are given a nickname and you personally don't mind that nickname, run with it. If your nickname now, I'll give an example. There is someone at Wasteland who's named Dick Punch. Now, if you know what Dick Punch is, it's a drink you can find at Wasteland, and maybe other
I
places.
think I had that.
I'm sure you did.
If that is your name and you want it and you love it and it's got a great story behind it and that's the name you want to keep, fucking go with it.
Yeah.
If for some reason you get a name that you personally don't like or you find embarrassing or you find awkward and weird, change it.
Yeah. Because, like, me, I'll tell the story how I earned, because, again, you can earn a name also if you don't want to pick your name.
Yeah.
So, the first 2 years, I pretty much just went as my DJ name, Carney Robber, because I didn't have an idea of what to name myself. And so I, around my second year,
I forgot the volume was on.
That's fine. It's a live show. Whatever. It
Okay,
happens.
we'll do it live.
Right?
So,
Go ahead.
so one year during a little bit before the second year, I went to a Wasteland meetup here in up in Roseville, Citrus Heights area with the Northern Nomads, and one of them had the fucking a bullwhip attached to a fucking flintlock pistol as its fucking handheld, or as its handle. So I fell in love because, like, I get it. It's a pistol whip.
Yes.
And I love my
Literal.
fucking puns.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I talked to the person who originally owned it, and we set up a barter agreement to where I traded something of mine for the pistol whip. So I used that as a prop for Wasteland Weekend. So after that second year, apparently that's what everybody could remember me by. I was like, oh yeah, you're the guy with the pistol whip. You're Pistol Whip. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm Pistol Whip. And then comes 2017 when I became an official tribe member for Ghoulcrest. Ghoulcrest runs by every tribe member has a military rank. We have captain, major, corporal. We have private. And me, I was Commodore. They gave me the title rank Commodore. So I became Commodore Pistol Whip.
Yeah, and I can give you a couple of other examples. Like I said, my nickname, my Wasteland name, Hatter. I've been called Hatter for a long time because I have a collection of top hats. I've been collecting top hats since I was 17 years old. So top hats, fedoras, trilbies, bowlers, all that old classic shit. I'm not a big fan personally of like baseball caps or trucker hats, but if that's what you love, that's fine. It's just not my style.
That's this fucker right here.
Yeah.
I love my baseball caps and trucker hats.
Yeah,
got, like,
and that's fine. That's your
stories.
style. That's not my personal style. Whatever you want to rock, I don't
Because you're
care.
white.
But yeah, I've been collecting top hats for a long time, so I earned the nickname Hatter many years ago. When I went to Wasteland, it just fit. But in my own camp, I can give you an example. Rufio, my son, he chose his name. Tiger Louie, his wife, she chose her name. Pockets, my tribe mate, one of my friends I've mentioned a bunch, he did not choose his name. We gave him the name Pockets because he likes to carry everything for
And his
everybody.
fucking pockets.
And he tends to have like 15 pockets on whatever outfit he wears.
I'm
So we
saying-
nicknamed him Pockets. He liked it. He stuck with it. There is nothing wrong with being given a name if you like it. Stick with it. There's nothing wrong with having a nickname that you use. Again, at Wasteland, there's nothing wrong with coming up with a brand new name for the event that fits your character and your persona. Whatever works. You will always have a nickname that your friends give you that is them just giving you shit and giving you a hard time. They might call you that. That doesn't mean you have to introduce yourself that way.
No.
You can have whatever name, whatever way you want to introduce yourself. Maybe your friends call you something, and maybe you introduce yourself as something else. That's also fine.
Yeah.
You know, whatever works.
I picked my name
Yeah.
because I was thinking about, like, well, I could go by this, I could go by this. And my nickname originated back when I was married. I told the story once before, but I'll quickly go over it again. My now ex would play World of Warcraft and would raid with his group and everything. There were points where the raid was set up like 5-10 minutes after he would get home, so he didn't have the time to get everything set up and chat loaded, and so I would set that stuff up for him. So when like Brenner, which was his name, logged into chat, it was, "Hey Brenner, hey, how you doing?" I was like, "No, Brenner's not here yet. It's his wife." It's like, so they came up with Figment, and because I'm just a figment of your imagination, I didn't really play. They just heard me setting up, and they could hear me in the background. Because if you can't tell, I'm loud.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the whole thing with that, and with I just stuck with that because with these two doing the show, I'm really not on camera very often. You can hear me, but you don't really see me. So I'm like, why don't I just go with that? And it works, so I'm going with it.
Thank you, Figment. That was very good. So,
I'm gonna go.
I got a bunch of
I'm gonna take a crotch.
Yeah, you're gonna take a
Full of
crotch.
crotch, okay. Yay.
All right, so speaking of garage, I got a bunch of comments I need to read out. So it's a good opportunity to take it. So Garage says there's a couple of ways. Sometimes they are assigned to you based on your personality or feature. Other people just pick one that goes with their character, which is also correct. Which is basically what we're trying to. That's like a gist version of what we were trying to say. So thank you,
Yes.
Garage. Fucking Santos. I'll loan you a dual disc, Eric, at Wasteland. We're not.
It's gonna happen.
They're lucky I'm not
I
going.
gotta bring my fucking deck for.
They're lucky I'm not going. Fucking noobs.
So we got Sarah goes. So yeah, Saratona's name, Wasteland name is Overseer Rads or Rads. Okay, I'll try my best to start referring to at least Rads or Overseer.
I have made a note in my list, in my name
Yeah,
list.
list it.
It's done.
So thank you, Figment.
I've got a little notepad over here. It's like this person is this
So
person is this.
again, because me and Hatter, we're fucking drinking. It's if you have like a long name, I'm not gonna say it. At least say it properly. So I'll at least call you Rads or
Just call me
Overseer.
I like Overseer. That's a good name.
Just call me.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Oracle or something from like the Batman series. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of fucking comments I gotta read out.
Okay.
Got apparently Kaylee's going
To bed.
going to bed because it's the East Coast. It's really late
Oh
there.
yeah.
So it's,
Eric,
Well, you can always catch us on YouTube for the afterward because
for
it does upload to
$9.99
YouTube.
For $99.99.
So if you can't watch it all right now, catch the replay on YouTube.
And we got Hicks going. My name is traditional pronunciation. Oh,
Rachel.
so Rachel. Okay.
Rachel.
I figured.
I know, but like I just don't want to like I hate butchering someone's name because I'm terrible with names. I'm good at faces,
Yes.
especially when if
That's my
it's.
name.
But if it's a name and if it's someone I don't know a whole lot where I barely see, I'm not gonna
That's fucked
remember it right away.
I know.
So we got
Goddamn, come on.
Scotty.
no,
Oh, not yet.
we got Rads going. My name I came up with cause of my Fallout character Vault Life.
Ooh.
Nice.
I have to.
And then we got Scotty going. So far, I'm already getting cold piss rock from a post I made on Calendar Newbie page about my makeup ideas for my bald head. Oh my god! So you should probably take a picture of yourself by the piss rock.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the Grotch is responding to the piss rock message. He goes, Grotch goes, oh no. Sky, okay, I'm not.
Don't piss on the human piss rock. Piss
Yeah,
on
no.
the rock piss rock.
Piss on
And
rock,
the Grotch goes, Grotch was assigned to me, but predates my Wasteland by many years, about 1,050.
Yeah, Grotch is an immortal being.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it fits perfectly for Wasteland, so I use it there, which is nice because that's what I was trying to do with Crime Robber. But when people start calling me Pistol Whip, and I'm a sucker for puns, I started going with that. And then when I joined Woolcrest to start being known as Commodore, I went with Commodore Pistol Whip.
Side note, Grotch, I'm gonna send you a link later from TikTok. There's another immortal being that you must meet.
Hulk
Her name
Hogan?
is Pot Roast.
Oh.
It's a cat named Pot Roast. She is adorable. Fuck you.
No, me.
Okay.
Because when you said there's another immortal, I was like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, we ignore that.
What's
Yeah,
the one
that's
from
the one
the fucking
I'm
Marvel?
not trying to be that. He's an idiot.
Plays fucking Ant-Man.
He said Hulk Hogan.
He's fucking immortal because he hasn't aged in like
Paul
40
Rudd.
years.
Yes.
Paul Rudd.
Dear God.
Paul Rudd is immortal.
That
Good
man
God.
looks the same now as he did in Clueless.
Yes, exactly. He has not
Right.
aged in like 40 years, I swear to God.
Grotch goes,
that man is an immortal
The
vampire.
Grotch goes, the man of many names.
Yes.
And then Eric Bouchard goes, I gave myself my name Mad Ratter. No one else was giving me one. And my rat outfit was becoming popular, so I went with the pun, and that incorporated Mad Max,
And
Yeah.
my rat. And Grouch goes, Lamau, I think you were showing me the pot roast while you were at my house.
Probably.
But I love that you guys recognize my immortality and
My
entity status.
Well,
Of
fuck
course.
yeah.
Of course, you're gonna live fucking forever. And
Hulk Hogan, how dare you?
Listen, I'm just looking forward when I can come back in another life and meet another you.
just show up at my fucking funeral is all I'm asking.
Show up at my funeral and like.
I mean,
don't
if
know.
you wanna do model pics, like you lay on top of my coffin as I'm just like
Funeral selfies.
Go ahead.
There we go.
give yourself that goth cred, okay?
Right.
Just pose on the top of your dead friend.
Just pose with
Don't-
my
I'm
fucking
dead.
tombstone, and then someday when I come back in another life, remind me of that. You know, and we'll be friends again. You know?
It's like, hey, look at your old life.
Rads goes, I chose mine so I didn't end up as skeletons from my swimsuit. What? Oh, wait.
That's
I
skeleton.
misread that. I misread. Skeletitties. Okay.
I like skeletitties.
That actually sounds like a cool fucking name because I like
Skeletitties.
titties, so like who doesn't?
I mean, yeah, I agree.
I would. No, I have to say, I have out of everyone I have met in my life, I have only met one person in my life that does not like titties. That's it. One.
Skeleton seems.
My oldest brother.
Skeleton.
Well, that's the reasons.
Oh no. It's not because he's gay.
All right. Well,
I mean,
personal life.
yeah, well,
Skeleton
whatever. I mean,
Skeleton
if for
seems
some
like it would be like a
reason-
super skinny
I mean-
bitch with no tits.
I've
So,
met
yes, I
a
don't
ton
like
of
her
people,
titties 'cause they're not
and
big.
lots of people, even any walk of life, lots of people just
Nice.
celebrate the fact that you have titties and you're proud of them, and you show them off to everybody. You know, like
Titties is titties.
have fun,
Body positive.
do you?
Okay.
You know, body positive, exactly.
And then Grouch goes, oh yeah, I'm definitely posing on all your corpses.
I'm getting cremated.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I'm dead. I automatically give consent. Shit.
Yes.
So, okay, so Rads goes, my swimsuit for the swimsuit contest had skulls for the bra cups. Oh,
Ooh.
that sounds brutal.
I like
like
the ones.
that.
There was somebody a couple years ago that did the skeleton hands that
Yes.
were grabbing the titties.
Oh, that's a common thing I usually see at Goth Club.
Yeah, like it happens at golf club, but they did it at Wasteland where it was their bathing suit, where they took the skeleton hands and that was their bra cups, and I was like, that's fucking rad.
I could probably
No.
grab some hands from Spirit.
So,
Yeah.
as we mentioned earlier, we have a viewer watching in person. We got my boy
They
Ivy. Do you
can
have
probably hear you, dude.
Yeah.
Shut
So-
the fuck up.
You've been curious about Wasteland for a while. Do you have a question for us?
Do I have a question?
Yeah.
My question is.
Wasteland related.
I honestly, I don't know. Like,
Well, we'll get
a,
back
a,
to you.
a lot of things you guys been talking about is a lot of answering, but
It's
like,
a lot of info.
If one comes
it's
up,
a lot of taking in. But me personally, it's like the whole fight. Personally, fighting somewhere where I would be like, okay, this is my crew type of. And I don't mean to sound like that guy, but like a group of people I could connect with.
oh yeah, that's it. That's in
Where-
any type
Which
of community.
Hobo
Hobo
Junction,
Junction.
Yeah.
which is appreciative because
Yeah.
he's
Well,
explained a lot to me
'cause shit.
already. But you know,
My first year and a lot of other people's first years, we didn't automatically went into a tribe. We either just went there just for the experience. If we saw a tribe that we connect with, we could either try to see a join or start our own that has that similarity.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we were talking about this before. Who was it? Mimsy mentioned this when we were doing that big show where we had everybody
The
together.
family reunion.
And we did that. Everybody give a thing of advice.
Fucking love that show.
Mimsy mentioned this thing of don't worry about a tribe your first year.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of this every year. If you look on Wasteland
Just go for the
Central,
experience.
if you look on Wastelanders United, if you look on Basic Training, on all these groups, you're coming in your first year and you're like, hey, I want to join a tribe and I want to be in the city and blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Show up, have a good time. You will find your people. Don't worry about having to have them the moment you show up. I will tell you right now, Hobo Junction wasn't my first tribe. I originally was part of Dome of Destruction, which doesn't exist anymore. We also did APOC Nation, which also doesn't exist anymore. I've been an honorary member of the casino. I've been an honorary member of Skullduggers. I've been an honorary. I'm on staff at Ghoulcrest.
Yeah.
Like your tribe that you camp with and your tribes that you affiliate with and you work with and you help out and you work at their bar or whatever they're doing, you have options. Your first year, just get there.
Yeah, my thing is in a personal, like, and I don't really want to compare this to this. My first, it's like for me with my whole first anime convention.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what it would be necessarily like,
What to expect.
or what to expect. And I had my friend, who was still my best friend, was like, "Hey, you like that over there? Okay, cool. Go
Yeah.
figure it out yourself." And then left me, and I had to figure stuff out
So
on my own.
he literally
So,
threw you in the deep end. Is like swim.
Pretty much.
Basically.
So that's what, and as I said before to you guys earlier, I'm looking to try to go next year because working and figuring out a time
Well, yeah,
to
'cause-
take the time off
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
able to
absolutely.
go.
You
and
have a
actually
really important
enjoy.
job.
Right.
You have an
And,
important job. I respect that.
and I'll put that out there for everybody. If for some reason life gets in the way and you can't make it out this year,
Yeah.
no blame here.
No.
You won't find that from us.
No.
Make it out next year. Make it out the year after. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you watch the show and if you enjoy it, please come up whatever year it is and let us know. And that you watch the show and you're a fan and you enjoyed it. We will welcome you no matter what.
I'll give you a big dirty hug and have a drink with you.
Yeah, we don't know where life is going. We don't know what's going to go on. We're going to try to do this show as long as we can. Who knows? But if for some reason in the future you've watched the show and it's your first year out and it's been a while,
I've
let
been
us
watching.
know.
I've been watching you guys for a while.
Nice.
I've been
So-
watching you guys for a while, like I've been watching his show for a while for his DJ stuff.
So let me also say this: Hobo Junction, my camp, we are what's called a foster tribe, meaning that if you want to come out your first year and you don't know anybody but you want to camp with people, hit me up. Let me know.
He picks up strays.
I pick
He
up
does.
strays all the time. Just about every year that I've done Hobo Junction, I picked up strays. Several of them.
And saying that, I've known you guys for a little while. I've known Danny the longest.
Fuck yeah.
Commodore.
We go way
yeah.
back.
Commodore, I've known the longest. And realistically, I want to go somewhere where I'm comfortable. And I mean, if Hobo Junction is there for somewhere to get me off to where I eventually find somewhere where I fit in.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But I know Hatter now.
Yeah.
I know Commodore, and I know Road Rash, as you guys call him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know him. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I it's not like I would be like, okay, I'm going to this because it is what it is. It's one of those things where it would be my first year, and I'm just trying to figure out
Where you stand.
where I
Yeah.
stand in my comfortability
Yeah.
of where I would fit in.
Because yeah.
So yeah, as a foster tribe, that is what we aim to do. If you are coming out to Wasteland for the first time and you want to camp with a group, but you feel like you don't know anybody, hit me up. Let me know. We can try our best to make room in Hobo Junction. We have hosted a lot of people over the years, a lot of strays. Some of them stick around for years and years and years and become a permanent member. Some of them camp with us 1 year and then go on to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Just as an example, if you guys go out to Wasteland and you run into the Machine Army, great group of biker gang from Texas, Wastelanders. Okay, so the original guy, or one of the main people who started Machine Army, is a buddy of mine, goes by Kenton, K-E-T-N, or K-E-N-T,
Right.
Kenton. Your Wasteland name, I'm sorry, sometimes they escape me. But anyway, he stayed with us his first year. I think it was 2016. It was just him in his car and a fucking hammock and a little fucking tarp for shade. Like, that was it. He brought out some fucking SpaghettiOs and shit to eat. We accommodated that. We welcomed him in. We fed him. He hung out with us. He went on to create Machine Army with some other friends from Texas. And every year we party with them and we hang with them. Great fucking group. We love them. The point is if you're coming out for your first time, come hang with me. Come camp with me if you're feeling willing. We'll talk online. We'll set it up. If you want to move on, if you like another group, if you find something else that suits you, no hard feelings on my part. Go do what you love. And all I want is to be welcomed into your party and to hang out with you, even though you've moved on. Yeah.
I want to do that. Outside of Wasteland, you guys know me personally.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do that to you guys. And the funny thing is about the whole nickname thing, I have too many ready nicknames to go by.
I hear you.
So I would honestly would try to figure out like between my whole gamer tag or something I like cosplaying as Blue Meanie, Apocalyptic Blue Meanie. That
just be the Blue Meanie.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of funny because like the
Apocalyptic
people who
Blue
run it
Meanie.
don't like blue jeans.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We have a
So,
lot of comments.
Yeah, I have a lot of comments. Before I get to that, I just want to point out something for you.
And specs.
When I first went to Wasteland, of course, first year we didn't have a tribe, but then we made a tribe. Personally, for me, it wasn't fitting me. And then Ghoulcrest was a thing, and when they gave me the offer, I took it because like their tribe felt like something that I fit in better. No disrespect towards like my previous tribe. I loved them to death, and they were good. They're amazing fucking people. But like, for me as a Wastelander, I found a tribe that fit my persona, my personality, my aesthetic, etc., etc. Now, I got a bunch of comments I need to read out.
Yes, and I got one on YouTube.
We got a lot of, we got Arabic tribe. I've been going since 2012. I am not part of a tribe. Arthur,
that's fine. You can be a lone wolf too. Whatever.
Lone wolf. Arthur, my first Wasteland, I went with a friend. I didn't think about a tribe. We got Grotch. My first year, I went by myself, and I didn't even know tribes were a thing. It was an amazing time. We got Scary Larry. Holy shit.
Hey, Scary Larry.
I can't believe this will be the first year of not going to be at Wasteland Weekend there since 2011. Hope to meet you there next year. Huzzah. Much love with y'all. Yeah, understandable. We're gonna miss you. We'll see you next year, okay?
Yeah.
We got Rads. Let the journey in the ways be a part of your story. Who you meet, like with the clothing, what you gain, add that. Scotty goes, you and me, Ivy, next year. Scotty says that. And then we got Arab Tribe. Tribes come and go. 15 minutes to 16. I was in the main town with the group called Death Dealers. Tribe life is fun, but I find that I do better as a wanderer of the waste. We got Rachel Hicks going, what the fuck? I'm not able to go to Wasteland this year, but hopefully I can go next year. Wish there was something similar closer to Idaho. There's a bunch of Wasteland big events out the Wasteland Weekend. Follow the Apocalypse Post. He usually tells you the upcoming Wasteland events.
Yeah, there are offshoot, like satellite events. If you know of any, please post the links to them. There's a bunch, Aftermath and so on and so forth, Apocalypse East. If there isn't one near you, maybe you can talk to some friends and talk to some people who have experience organizing events. And between you and some other people, you can start one. It doesn't take much. Just some land and some friends. And before you know it, you will attract people and it will grow.
Roch loves that you guys foster noobs, which was so wholesome. And then you said you have someone from YouTube?
We have Specs.
Specs! Hey, motherfucker!
Sup,
Hey,
guys?
Specs!
This is why I love you guys. Whose sword is that now?
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. So the sword we held the other sword hostage from Captain Emery from Tortuga, which is a pirate event separate from this. He usually will join us from time to time for a Worlds Collide, Wasteland Weekend in Tortuga.
Yeah.
But this is personally my sword. This is called the Baron's Hand. And I told reasons why it's named that, because I have this sword has an amazing fucking story of how me and the Baron personally got to know each other.
And a matching scar.
Yeah, and a scar to add.
There we
Yeah,
go.
so I'll put it this way. So I've mentioned before that I've done cosplay, I've done Victorian, I've done steampunk, I've done Renaissance fair, I've done Wasteland. I've done a lot of shit throughout my life. One of the biggest things that always bothered me personally was any kind of gatekeeping, any kind of bullshit of you're not blah 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 to be in this blah 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 community.
You're not Wasteland enough.
Right? Like, fuck that bullshit.
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
My point is, when I wanted to start my own tribe, and it wasn't just me, it was myself and my cousin and my ex-wife, we started this with a bunch of fucking castaways from our own original tribes. And our own tribes had kind of fallen apart or whatever. And we wanted to start something that would welcome anybody and especially help new people find their way. And that's what Hobo Junction is about. And it has continued to be about that since 2013. We've had, I mentioned, of course, Machine Army, but we've had other groups that started with us and broke off. We've had other people that just came once and have not been back to Wasteland for whatever reason. We really welcome the idea. A lot of us are a bunch of lone wolves, a bunch of nomads, who just decided that we had more fun camping together.
Specs is also saying, I'm not going to attend much anymore because all the, stay out of stupid politics, just vibe and do the thing, like giving advice. I'm not going to attend much anymore because all that bullshit. Miss you guys.
Well, whenever you attend, let us know.
Come hang out with us.
We'll be given welcome arms, and whenever it's not Wasteland or any other Wasteland event that you're willing to attend to, hopefully we'll see you there.
Yeah, hopefully we'll eventually make it out to some other events, and if we run into you, say hi. You know, we love your Specs. I mean, yeah, I've met you and hung out with you a bunch of Wasteland, of course. We've shared some stories on here about Specs and myself, so yeah, I know sometimes you still go to Uranium Springs. If I ever get a chance to make it out there, I hope we're running to you, you know? I mean, if you choose not to go to Wasteland anymore, okay, that's a whole other thing. We're not going to get into a bunch of that.
No.
In general, myself and Commodore, we love the post-apocalypse community. And we want to support all of the events and all of the stuff. And whatever you go to, if you go to a different event that's near you, drop us some information. We'll try our best to promote it.
Yeah. Whether it's Winter Games, Atomic Falls, Uranium Springs.
Yeah. Aftermath, whatever it is, Apocalypse East. We're not about trying to shame or hate on anything. We're trying to grow this community.
Did we want to get on the original topic that we had in mind, or save that for a later day?
Well, we can get as much as we can, and of course we're going to go off
So
topic.
what we wanted to talk about is Wasteland Prep. So as you guys know, we're coming up on Wasteland soon, and we want to talk about what do you do to get ready for camping in the Mojave Desert.
Yes.
And what we mean by that is we want to talk about your tent, we want to talk about your cooler for your food, we want to talk about your barbecue, we want to talk about what food you bring, how do you keep it good, how do you prepare it, how do you cook it.
Hygiene.
Yes.
Hygiene. And honestly, if you are a vegan or a vegetarian or a Presbyterian, if you have a special menu and you want to give some tips, drop them.
Because this
Drop them in the comments.
There's always going to be first timers who are like, again, doesn't fit the category of like universal food. They have specific foods because either allergies or way of choice life.
Yeah.
And give the people tips like, hey, what's a good vegan food out there to bring, and what's a good vegetarian or pescatarian food out there.
Yeah. If you want to give us some information, just drop them in the comments. Drop them on our Wasteland Talk Facebook page. Let each other know. Help each other out. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan myself.
Neither am I.
However, I have had those vegetarians and vegans camp with me, and when they do camp with me, I try to accommodate them. At Hobo Junction, we often do a communal dinner, which means that you personally maybe only cook once through the weekend, but you're cooking for everybody in the camp.
Yeah.
So if there is a vegan or vegetarian in the camp, you need to consider that when you're cooking.
Also, another thing you gotta expect while you're cooking out in the middle of the fucking desert is the W. So you might want to build a type of wall of some sort that can rotate because W changes positions. So you don't get no fucking like dirt and or your shit just blows off the fucking grill. So
Specs also says, miss you guys. Of course, you guys can't get rid of me that easy. To be clear, though, it's not the event policies; it's the niche community stuff. I'm vaxxed. Hail Hydrate.
Okay.
So we got Raz going. Spray deodorant or stick in a mini cooler. Mine lasted. My last Wasteland. What melted in my tent. Yeah, like there's stuff like that. Of course, like me, like I had makeup because I usually like to put makeup on for my DJ shows.
Put stuff in your cooler. Okay.
That's a good advice. Put shit in cooler so it stays cold and doesn't melt and shit. That's okay.
Good night,
and of course, there's also people who have like the RV who doesn't have to worry too much.
You can also have a cooler for food and a cooler for makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's your thing, if you like to wear makeup, you like to wear prosthetics, you want to have fake scars. If you're a drag queen at Wasteland, whatever it is,
keep your baby wipes cool.
Yeah.
Keep your shit cool. Your makeup is important. Make it cooler just for that shit. That's fine.
Expensive.
So we got Garages dipping out, saying, I'm out. Great show tonight. Love ya. And bounce.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, Grudge.
Chair Pastrup goes, wet wipes are your friend. Yes. Because, like, of course, there's no, like, typical shower in the Wasteland unless you are an RV or a friend with someone in an RV. So, wet wipes, baby wipes, hygienic wipes are going to be your friend to clean those nook and crannies of your body.
Or even if you have a little water spigot that you can wash your hands in before you cook food for the camp. Please, keep general hygiene in mind.
Yeah.
If you're cooking for yourself or a bunch of other people, the W and the Wasteland and everything else will cover you in dust and all kinds of shit. Wash your hands before you cook food for yourself or everybody else at camp. Even if it's just under a little water spigot that you pour, that you can fill up your water bottle from.
And I'm going to tell you something that was a bad experience from my end. And what I'm saying is to not do and then later what helped me get by. It's not the best option, but again, it got me by. And so, my second year when I decided to start bringing my own food and stuff and whatnot, so I brought like stuff to make sandwiches. I pre-cooked pizza because I can eat cold pizza and shit, just wrap it in foil and shit.
That's actually pretty smart.
It sounds smart, yes, but
Yeah.
no. And all this other shit to where I can just have a nice, decent meal just to get me by. It was cool in the first day. Then I woke up and now mind you, there are in that area of the desert, there are fucking giant ants that will get into your
Fucking
whether
ants.
it's outside your tent or inside your tent, they'll fucking find a way and they'll get into your shit and just destroy your food source. So 2016 was 2016 was a terrible year for me. I lost all my food after the fucking first day. So luckily I was already close with people that were willing to either spare me some canned food or invited me over to their barbecues that they had already prepared and shit. So, but like after that, I just brought fucking nothing but canned food. I brought fucking ravioli, beefaroni, spaghettios, soups, all that shit. And I'll just like open up the can and just eat that shit cold because I don't have time to fucking heat it. Because you can still eat it and it'll get you by for hunger.
Yeah, that's an important thing to think about. Think about the fact that this is the Mojave Desert. The temperatures can get up to like 120 during the day and like 40 degrees at night. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen in one day, but throughout the whole weekend, you can experience some crazy temperature swings.
Mhm.
When you are dehydrated, your body does not want to eat. It's this weird thing that happens. Anyway, you have to sometimes force yourself to eat because you're like, well, shit, I haven't eaten since yesterday. And I'm feeling really dizzy, and I feel like garbage, and I don't want to leave my tent, and I'm just feeling really sick. You have to eat something. You have to drink something. I don't care if it's Gatorade. I don't care if it's water. Party medium, keep your booze to when the sun goes down. If you choose to do otherwise, that's on you. But I will say, from my personal experience, I only drink booze when the sun goes down.
Yes.
And
Party medium, guys.
And during the day, I try my best, even if I'm not hungry, even if I'm not feeling it, to force myself to eat because I know I haven't eaten in 12 or 15 hours. And my body needs that.
Yeah.
So I don't care if you're opening up a fucking can of SpaghettiOs and eating it cold. That is food in your body that will get you through the rest of the day. Because, mind you, once the sun goes down, you're going to be hanging out, you're going to be taking shots, you're going to be
That
partying.
temperature will drop too, by the way.
Yeah, and you're not going to be thinking about the fact of, oh, I haven't eaten in 15 hours, let me take this shot. It's going to hit you harder and faster. You need to eat.
Yeah.
So even if you're not cooking, even if you're eating fucking Spam out of a can, even if you're eating fucking bread, eat
Duskwalkers.
something. Force yourself, even if it's a small amount, eat something. It is the desert. You will get dehydrated. And if you are dehydrated and experiencing heat exhaustion, you will not have a fun time at Wasteland. It will be miserable. If you can hydrate, eat, and use sunscreen, it will, and stay in the shade, it will make your event a much better time.
Also, 2 other things I can add to this. 1, pickles and pickle juice will be your friends out there.
Yes.
Because not many people know this. There are electrolytes in pickle juice. And
Electrolytes. What plants crave.
it's what plants crave. But
Rondo.
more importantly and realistically, humans crave that. Human bodies crave electrolytes too. So grab a pickle jar. Keep it cool, keep it hot, however you prefer. There's fucking straight shit where you can just have straight the brine.
There's pickle juice ice pops.
There's pickle juice
Hold
ice
on,
pop.
I gotta show these off.
There is.
Yes. You actually got these.
I bought
you can
these.
You can do pickleback shots.
Yes.
Where it's a shot of alcohol, whiskey often because it's got that
It's
harsher taste, and then a shot of pickle brine.
that's gonna surprise
That's a
you.
great combination.
It's fucking amazing. There's even like fucking pickle whiskey,
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
and it's fucking delicious.
And there's a shot called the pickleback that like the Atomic Cafe and some other places make that is whiskey and pickle juice, and it's amazing.
Sounds like Nickelback, but okay.
Yeah, it's called a
Close
pickleback.
enough.
But yeah.
And the second thing, there are food vendors also out there. So if you have the old world money, hold on.
Or some of them take card if they
Hold
can.
on, I got this. You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Figment.
I bought these because he has mentioned the whole pickle thing so
Yeah.
often. They
See?
were at Walmart.
These are actually fucking pickled pops that has the pickle brine frozen to where you can suck on it.
Yeah.
As like you were any other popsicle. And I heard that.
It's that one over there.
Shut up, Echo. No one likes you.
I'll mute the mic on it.
So yeah. You can find these at your typical grocery store, most likely. What's the actual store you found it?
I found those, I think, at Walmart.
So Walmart, Wally World, yeah, actual popsicle pops.
We haven't broken into them yet.
No, not yet, but they're actually, I had some at Wasteland Weekend. They're actually really good, and they'll help your ass out there in the desert.
Ooh.
And never underestimate the power of diluting shit too.
Yes.
Something that a lot of people like to do is they bring out the like Gatorade powder
Yes.
and they add it to their drinking water. That can help a lot. If you bring out regular Gatorade and for some reason you're dehydrated and you can't handle it, dilute it with regular water.
Yeah.
It will make it easier to drink. It will make it so you stay hydrated. It will help you out a lot. What your body needs when you are dehydrated is you need salt and you need electrolytes. You need glucose. And these are things that are basic that we get all the time and we don't think about from our regular food that we eat. But when you're in the desert and there's no shade and the sun is just sucking all that shit out of you, you have to replace it.
So we got Santiago saying, wonder if pickled soda helps.
No, probably not, because the soda.
Nice.
If they use like artificial flavoring, probably not.
No.
But if they use natural flavoring, it probably helps.
Because like a pickled soda, I doubt it'll have the electrolytes. It's just more the caffeine, like usual sodas. But yeah, and again, like I said, there are food vendors out there. Like if you want to spend an arm and a leg, go to Dinky Dive. I don't go there no more because they keep raising their fucking prices. That's my personal issue. But there's other people. They have people who do fucking brisket, pulled pork, etc.
Nice.
Um,
Sounds good.
I'm not sure if Lady but JJ is going to be going there often as much, but they usually do a Thai food booth, and there was a guy.
Lady for JJ.
Lady but JJ.
As
Is she edible?
Sometimes.
As a Taiwanese chef, she is amazing, and as a drag queen, also amazing.
Well, yeah, amazing drag queen.
Whether or not she's going to make it out this year, we'll see.
Yeah.
But
That's
in the
the most
past,
amazing
she has
ever.
had an amazing food booth. She used to own a restaurant called Golden Bamboo. She sold it, but sometimes she still does food out there.
Yep.
If she shows up,
Pinky.
yeah, buy her food. It's fucking amazing.
Great food, and also they also would have Thai tea,
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
which will also help you to
yeah. She is
get you up and about.
She is Taiwanese by heritage. She makes amazing Taiwanese food.
Yeah. And then also there's usually another people have their own grill that does like burgers, hot dogs, whatever. And if you get invited to someone else's, like I know fucking one of the Legios have their own little cookout things. But
Yeah,
like,
they have the big old feast.
you have to earn your way to get there, at least get the first dibs. And when they get all those guys in there, then people who didn't earn their way can go in and get what's left. But
yeah.
it's best to earn your way for a Legio cook. I haven't earned my way yet. I hope soon to earn my way to get join one of their barbecues.
I have done their barbecue.
I'm getting more beer.
In the past, not necessarily every year. Every year is different. So if you earn their
It's
feast
like
the
a
year
coin.
Yeah, if you earn their feast a year before, that doesn't necessarily carry over. You have to earn it again. And so I've had their feast a couple different times. It's really good. There is some amazing fucking food vendors out there. But keep in mind, it is 5 days, and if you get early access and tear down crew, it might be as long as a week or 2 weeks. You need to prep for that food-wise. There is a town nearby. You can drive into California City and pick up some basics and cook yourself some food. If you only have a cooler big enough to fit like 3 days worth of food, you can pick up food at a food vendor or in Cal City and come back and cook it.
How far is it for
A half hour to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you have, it's only about 15 miles, but you have to drive slow because it's the desert,
Like
because
5-10 miles an hour.
are really fucked up, because it's all dirt roads and washed out and rocks and shit. So it will take you about a half an hour to 45 minutes each way. If you have to go into town to pick up food, plan for it, meaning that you drive out during the day.
Early in the fucking morning so you don't miss shit.
Yeah.
No.
And then get back and then cook your lunch, cook your dinner, whatever.
Sometimes I do.
Plan for it so you don't miss what you want to enjoy, but do plan for the fact that there are food vendors if you have the cash. If you don't, you're providing for yourself. If you have a camp, if you have a tribe, set up who's cooking when. If you don't have that, guess what? You're cooking for yourself all weekend. And that's also fine as long as you know what you like and you know how to cook it. Just be prepared to bring out 3 days worth of food, 5 days worth of food, a week's worth of food. Get a big enough cooler. Get ice. Get dry ice if you can.
That's why I usually get canned food because ants don't fuck with it and it can last.
Yeah, get canned food. Get Spam.
Spam can be your friend.
Spam gets a bad rap. It is amazing in the desert. It is
Especially
amazing in
bacon
the morning.
flavored.
And they have
Bacon
different
flavor.
flavors now.
Spam.
Papa Bear from Dustwalkers makes amazing fucking bacon spam.
Spam with eggs in the morning for breakfast is fucking amazing. I cook it myself.
Cue that
I
Body
fucking love
Python's
it.
rep right there.
Spam, spam, spam.
Spammity
Spam and eggs.
Spam and eggs. I love me some
Stop.
spam and eggs.
Spam is fucking delicious. I've made
Spam
spam
sounds
tacos
good.
actually.
And spam also has a shit ton of salt,
Yes.
which, like we mentioned earlier, when you're sweating a lot and you lose a lot of moisture through the sun, you need fucking salt. Don't underestimate. Don't drink just water. You need salt and electrolytes in your body also. Drink Gatorade, drink watered down Gatorade. Pickle juice, eat spam, whatever it takes to replenish
Okay with
everything
spam.
that you've lost during that day and the day before and whatever else. Also, sunscreen is your friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a pale motherfucker like me.
Yeah.
And me.
Sunscreen is your friend.
Is
I'm a
it?
bird.
So, we got a
Comments.
couple comments. Eric Wastrup is like, MREs, if you're that type of military person,
Hell
go
yeah,
for it.
MREs.
Or if you got a supply place nearby, because I plan
Hell
on, we've
fucking
got one
yeah,
nearby, and I
that's
plan on going and getting some MREs.
Yes. MREs, I will tell you right now.
You can trade those fuckers.
I've eaten them through
MREs.
backpacking, through Boy
Yeah.
Scouts, through whatever. They are not great as far as how they taste, but will
No.
you survive? You will survive on MREs. They are high in calorie. They are high in what your body needs.
Mhm.
They sometimes taste a little funky. Add some hot sauce or whatever you want.
Yes.
Eat them anyway. You will survive the weekend, survive the event.
And I'm more than willing to bet there are a bunch of veterans who are at Wasteland. Now,
Yes.
one thing I know, there are certain ingredients in MREs. Now, if I remember correctly, Shane told me one was like the jalapeno cheese. You can legit probably barter that stuff for
Yeah.
things you want because that
It's
stuff
possible.
is so good.
Yeah.
You can find
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah, in fact, you're totally right. There's actually a bunch of people in Wasteland Weekend who are military veterans or
Or currently
What's wrong
serving.
with
currently
MREs?
or previously serving.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
stare off. Look at my head.
So, also, Scary Larry points out, I remember
MREs
Tooth and
are
Nail
bad.
doing a pasta night for everyone. Yeah, the pasta apocalypse. So I don't know if
And
Tooth
the
and Nail
cake.
is gonna be there this year, but yeah, when they were every year, they would have an event, usually on a Thursday night, called Pasta Apocalypse, where they serve varies of sorts of pasta meals to the Wasteland community. My first year, they try to have a vintage real porno as they were serving. It got ate shit by the fucking desert and they couldn't do it. Also, they got yelled at saying you need that shit covered. So it sucked, but it was it was fucking cool for what we saw for the first 5 minutes.
It was a fun idea for sure.
Of course.
Yeah, like I said, you will find people who will do big feast at Wasteland, and they all have their own little thing about how you can earn part of that feast. You will also find weddings at Wasteland, and sometimes they will be like, "Come in and enjoy our food." Myself and Commodore have a story about crashing a wedding and
We
getting a
crashed a
bunch of
wedding.
free food.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was either last year or 2018. I can't remember, but yeah, we were wandering around
Crashing
aimlessly as the
weddings,
sun was
yeah.
going down, and we were originally heading to what was known at the time the Sand Sharks, because they had a hookah lounge, and we were trying to smoke some hookah at this place because they had. This is the same people who made my Mr. New Vegas hookah, because they had a person on the tribe that built by hand a hookah, Wasteland style. And as we were heading over there, we were just passing the stage, between the stage and I believe the theater, and there's a big gathering going on in that gap, and we're like, what the fuck's going on? And someone was like, yeah, there's a wedding, come on down, join us. We got a bunch of shit from Dinky Dive and a bunch of other foods and drinks. And we're like, Dinky Dive? The ones that charge like $20 a fucking can of chili. Sure, let's join. Get free
Yeah,
food.
the wedding party had paid Dinky Dive to cater it, meaning
Ooh.
that
Yeah.
they had given them a bunch of money up front.
Yes.
And then they ended up with more food than the wedding party could eat.
Yeah.
And then they were offering it to just about anybody that walked by. We just happened to walk by. We had not eaten dinner for the night. And we were just like, free food? Fuck yeah!
Because also later that night during the Survivors Night, there was the Dinky Dive shit at the Survivors Night. Now, mind you, yes, I'm not really fond of Dinky Dive, but yeah, I will say, yeah, their fucking chili and food are amazing. I'm just not willing to pay the price that they're offering nowadays because every year they boot up the price constantly, and I'm like, dude, calm down. Like, some of us are not really here to spend money. We're just here to have fucking fun and barter with whatever we create.
Although there was that barbecue place that gave you those big old fucking portions of like tri-tip sandwiches and shit. That place was
the place I was talking about, that with the pulled pork and the brisket.
Yeah,
and shit.
that place was fucking
And,
bomb.
like,
and their prices were really good too.
Yeah, prices were really good because like you can get a fucking a sandwich of the meat of your choice, a fucking bag of chips, and a canned drink.
And a
for,
pickle
like,
on the side. They often give
yeah.
you a pickle on the side.
for like $10.
Yeah.
And
It's fucking
for me,
amazing.
for a full course meal like that, that's worth it. I think in the desert, but again, I mean, much respect, Dinky Dive, but I don't respect that you constantly raise your price every year when you're willing to spend fucking almost from $12 to $15 just for a little can of chili. No.
No.
But it could be the best chili in the world. I'm not paying that price anymore. Because like when I first started, my first year, 2015, I think it was their first year too. They were selling that fucking can from like $7 to $8 a can. That at that time was worth it. Nowadays, fuck no.
Now, would you say for the newbies who are watching, is it worth it to try it at least once?
Just try it at least once, because like I said, it is amazing chili. But it's not the same recipe they had when I first went, because they actually use kangaroo meats. And me, I like exotic meat, so I'm willing to try it. But now, it's wild boar, which is still pretty good and exotic. And it's still a good chili source. But again, for me, not worth the price of a little can.
And you do get the can to keep as a souvenir.
That's
So
nice.
if you're going to Wasteland for the first time and you want a souvenir that is something that you didn't pay a ton for in a sense that you got to eat out of it and keep it,
Yeah.
Dinky Dive is still pretty decent. I would say experience it, but definitely don't try to eat it every day. You
Not
will
let
go
that be
broke.
your source of food. It will fucking kill your wallet.
Yeah.
And they're doing new pins for this year because they were posting in the
Yeah,
one of the group
because-
chats. They've got new pins.
Like any other wasteland that goes, they are themselves a tribe and a camp. So Dinky Dive is their own shit. So you can buy merch from them and whatnot. Go by all means. That's some good shit. It helps supports them. But again, don't let that be a source of food for you during the wasteland, because like it's gonna fucking kill your wallet.
For one meal,
Yeah.
for the experience of eating out of a Dinky Dive can of dog food from Mad Max and getting a can to keep, it is worth it for that. But one meal, because it does get expensive. There's nothing wrong with being too tired or too exhausted or too
Yeah.
overwhelmed to cook your own meal and going to the food vendors.
Yeah.
Do it. Get that meal that night. Don't do it all weekend because it would cost you a ton. But enjoy it, and if they give you something to keep, that's great.
Yeah.
Because also you can rinse this out, and it can become your drinking glass.
Yeah,
And if you didn't bring a drinking glass, you need a fucking drinking glass.
Yes.
Day before, Short Bus from Road Rash uses that as a fucking beer coaster.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's a good collectible right there, no doubt. Because especially if you watch Road Warrior shit, that's the type of can that Mad Max eats out of in that one scene where he's eating the dog food and gives it to the dog after he's done with it. And like, they have, I will admit, they do have other options than just a little can of chili. They'd have fucking chicky nugs, French fries, tater tots.
Yeah.
And
Comments. There's some good ones.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get to those in a bit. And like, sometimes they'll run out of this can to give out because it's not pre-made in a can. They'll make the chili, have a custom can, open it, and pour the chili in and hand it to you with a lid.
Yeah. But it's hot.
Oh.
They keep the cans warmed and it's hot chili. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong.
And like, yeah, again, it's good chili. And like, but sometimes a lot of their collectible cans will run out. So what they tend to do will either serve it to you in a bowl, or they'll add the chili on your fucking French fries,
Ooh.
Oh, that's
and get
fucking
yourself
bomb.
some chili fries.
Oh, that
Which
sounds
that
good.
is actually pretty good.
It's just the point we're
Jeez.
pointing out is it gets expensive to eat only at food vendors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't bring enough extra cash for that, you're really going to be in trouble.
Also, if you don't feel like
Waiting
Make-
in long lines.
making, well, not only that, making that fucking hour to 2 hour trip to fucking town just to pick up fucking bags of ice. If you want to spend $5 for a yay bag of ice, I'm literally like, yay bag of ice.
Sandwich baggy.
Yeah.
Dingy Dive has that too. A little tiny bag of ice, $5. That
Nice.
convenience fee.
Yeah.
But
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't like it.
try to bring out a cooler that will last you a couple days. Dry ice is your friend. If
Yes,
you're
dry
gonna
ice
use-
can be your friend. Just
If you're
don't
going
touch
to
it.
use dry ice, please wrap it in a towel. Don't touch it directly. It does get awfully cold. You can get freezer burn from it. Freezer burn is no joke. But if you have 3 or 4 days worth of food, you'll probably be fine. Maybe you have to go into town once. Maybe you have to buy from the food vendors once. Maybe your friend in your camp or the neighbor you just met will cook a feast and you cook a feast and you help feed each other. Whatever works for you, don't be afraid of it. But keep in mind, this is a camping event. This is a festival that requires camping.
Yeah.
So bring food, bring a barbecue, try to cook for yourself. If you're confident enough, cook for others.
Yeah.
My camp, like I said, we do a rotating cook. You cook once during the weekend, but you're cooking for 10 people.
Also, there was that one camp that used to be around that fucking every morning made pancakes for everybody.
Yeah, it was campaign.
That was amazing. That was a
campaign. They were
campaign
amazing.
was fucking amazing. They had amazing fucking pancakes. They also had coffee for people who want coffee.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you can find hot coffee at Wasteland. Even if you don't want to make your own, there will be people who will have it and who will probably take some kind of barter for you to have a cup of it.
So,
Or if you're like myself and you like hot tea, or you like tea in general, come find me. I have sun tea every year at Wasteland. I make it at the event. I just fill a 3-gallon water tank with tea and fruit, and I set it in the sun. It makes amazing fucking tea. And if you're dehydrated, or you just want some tea to drink, or you just want something that doesn't taste like fucking water and
or
dust,
alcohol.
or booze, come find me. I will pour you some sun tea. Every year I make a bunch of gallons every day, and I just pour it out for people and enjoy it, and everybody loves it. Sun
So,
tea.
we got a bunch of comments I need to burn
Yeah,
through.
go ahead.
Eric Pastrott. Green eggs and spam is one of our standard
Oh,
breakfasts.
I love fucking green eggs. And
Oh,
spam.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Rads goes Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. For salt and sugar,
Yeah.
definitely. I love Sour Patch Kids in general, but definitely out in the desert for salt and sugar, you need that shit.
And Nikki was apparently viewing, saying hi. Nikki is. We just met her at the Colts Cat Meets fucking swap meet event, which she is fucking adorable and is such a dear.
Yes.
I had such amazing time meeting her. We got Eric Pastrott going saying, "We did corn and porn for our feast. What the?
Yes, I
You have my
fucking
interest?
love it.
You
I'm-
have my attention." son."
Yeah. Already, I'm just like, what?
Corn and porn?
I want to see.
Yes.
And Sansa goes Texas barbecue. Oh, Texas does great barbecue. I will admit that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Are you
That's
okay?
why it's a big reason to make a lot of friends at Wasteland. Because I've eaten food at, like, the Whiskey Runners.
Mhm.
I've eaten food with the Machine Army. I've eaten food with so many camps when I was tired or exhausted or hungover or just didn't have the money. Sometimes I've gone to Wasteland broke. I've gone to Wasteland when I was unemployed and had no money to my name. The point is that I had made enough contacts and I had brought my own food, but people were always willing to be generous and help out. And if you have extra food, Give it out to
Yeah.
people. If other people have extra food, they might give it out to you.
They usually do.
Like I said, Danny and I went and crashed that wedding, and they were like, "We have more food than we can eat. Please have some." And we were like, "Fuck yeah, free dinky dive!" Like, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah. Not only they had regular fucking chili, which has meat product in it, they also had a vegetarian option for people who don't eat meat in their
Yeah.
chili.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm telling you right now. Like, I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. But if you are a vegetarian or a vegan and you camp with me, I will do my best to accommodate to what you can eat. Because, like I said, in Hobo Junction, we do a rotating cooking.
Yeah.
So you cook maybe once during the whole weekend, but you're cooking for the whole camp when you do it.
Yeah.
So when I cooked for all of us, we had a vegetarian in our camp, and I cooked their food, set it aside, and then added the meat and cooked the rest of the food. Now, the vegetarian who was with us, I cooked breakfast that day. And they woke up and they're like, "Oh, cool, you're making food." They were very, they didn't want to be imposing, and they wanted to be really nice about things. And even though we kept telling them, like, "Look, we got you. You're vegetarian, that's cool, we got you." They were still like, "Oh, you made food. Did you make anything for me?" And I'm like, "Yours is over there in the hot plate, already made. I'm making the rest of it with the meat right now.
Yeah.
Have yours, because it has no meat, and I made that specifically and put it in a hot plating, kept it over a light fire to keep it warm. I made that specifically thinking ahead, like, hey, Raven is a vegetarian. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to cook her food, set it aside, keep it warm, and then I'm going to cook the rest of the food."
Yeah.
There are lots of people at Wasteland, your tribe mates, your friends, who are not assholes, who are not jerks, who will want to help you. You eat vegan, you eat Presbyterian, you eat whatever.
Yeah.
Find you some friends who accommodate that. If they don't accommodate that, that ain't your tribe.
No.
They can be your friends, you can be cool with them, they ain't your tribe.
No.
There's nothing wrong with having friends and having a home.
Yeah.
And you can visit your friends, but you eat at home. And your home is your tribe that actually thinks about what you eat and cooks for you. And cooks for everybody. Because let me tell you, even as somebody who eats meat, I'll eat a vegan meal.
Yeah.
I'll eat a vegetarian
I'll try
meal.
it out. I'll try it out.
You cook it for me, I'll fucking eat it.
Yeah.
You need something special, tell me, and I'll try my best to cook it.
Yeah.
And I'll eat it. And if your tribe isn't accommodating to what you eat, that's not your tribe. Find a new tribe. You don't have to hate them. You don't have to be negative towards them. They just ain't your tribe. You can come there and chill, but you ain't eating there.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. And that's the main thing I'm trying to push, is that you have your own menu, your own dietary restrictions. Maybe you have to bring everything you're eating all weekend, or maybe you can find some friends who are willing to accommodate that.
Yeah.
Whatever works. Go ahead.
I got a bunch of comments. April Struck. I miss Burgers and Dice. They were amazing. They were the best burgers. Were amazing.
Okay.
I remember that. I remember that little booth. They were there for like maybe 1 year. It was actually in Buttertown, and like the burgers were amazing and they were cheap.
Yeah. Cheap food. I'm all about cheap
It was
food.
like
I'm a broke-ass
$2-3
motherfucker.
bucks for a fucking burger. I'm like, sign me the fuck up.
Right? I'm a broke ass motherfucker. Give me cheap food.
And then we got Art going, I blame California for the change, which he was referencing towards
The Dinky
the
Dive chili.
kangaroo meat.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
California changed the law about the exotic meats, so they couldn't have kangaroo meat in their chili while
Right.
they're in California state. So that's how they changed it to wild boar.
Yeah. And that's the thing. At Wasteland, you will find a lot of really unique stuff. At Wasteland, just to give you an example, I've eaten a lot of exotic foods in my lifetime just because I really like trying new things.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And I don't have a weak stomach and I can eat just about anything.
Agreed?
At Wasteland, specifically, I have had sheep's eye. I've had pig's cheek.
Oh, yeah.
I have
Oh, yeah.
had I've had frog legs.
Those are
I've
good.
had chicken hearts.
Oh, they're
I have
amazing.
had I already said pig cheek.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I
I've
could add duck brain,
Yeah, I've had duck in general, duck brain.
And of
also,
course,
yeah.
duck meat.
Yeah.
I had fucking ox testicle.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an event in some state I can't remember. It's called Testy Festy. My grandmother went there,
Wow.
brought me some food, and even gave me a towel of official Testy Festy towel, and it's ox going. Ah!
I love it. I fucking love it.
Oh my
And
god.
it's weird. It's a weird texture, weird taste. I don't really prefer it, but just to say, I had ox balls in my mouth.
I'd do it. I'd totally fucking do it.
It's yeah. I have that. I had that checked off my list years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. You see these things go around on Facebook of like, what weird foods have you eaten? Check off this list.
Yeah.
And often I'm like, well, I've only missed like 3 things on this list because I haven't run across them yet. But when I do, I will eat them.
And a really good
You know?
one that's actually really tasty is gator meat.
Oh, I've had
It's
gator.
so
It's
good.
good.
Like
It's so good.
when they reference tastes like chicken, they're not joking. It tastes like chicken.
Or rattlesnake. Rattlesnake
Yeah.
beef jerky. Oh, I love me some rattlesnake beef jerky.
Now you
Y'all are
gotta,
scaring the shit out of me.
now you gotta remember.
I mean, you eat whatever you want. I'm just
I
saying,
know.
I eat everything.
now you gotta
I do
remember
not.
with a rattlesnake, the venom is only in
How does Stone Cold feel about it?
a sock,
Eating
a
rattlesnake.
sock pouch in their fucking face.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of the body is fresh meat.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's good. And it
No.
dries out well, and it creates great jerky.
Oh yeah. Speaking of jerky, I had, of course, had deer and elk jerky. Those are fucking amazing.
Although,
What?
here's the thing. I gotta be honest. I've mentioned this before. I grew up in a really rural part of California. And where I grew up, if I haven't mentioned this before, my best friend, his grandfather lived real close to us. And his grandfather was this old, southern cowboy redneck type guy.
Yeah.
And he would set traps on his property, and he would catch snake and rabbit and like squirrel and like all kinds of shit. And because he was somebody that grew up in the Great Depression, and because he was somebody that learned how to survive off of basically no money and broke, he was doing better in his life at this point. He had a nice house, he had a nice land, and all that shit. Regardless, he still liked really making that type of food work and making it palatable to eat.
I'm gonna take a piss.
So
Sounds
in
good.
my life, I've had rabbit and snake and squirrel and a bunch of other stuff that like
A little bit.
you're not gonna come across very often. But if you come across it and you're willing and you're bold enough, try it. Why the fuck not? Life is short. Eat crazy shit. Life is short. Do what you want. Life is fun. You know, eat ass, whatever. You know, like have fun with it. If you have dietary issues, okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you any shame, any hate for that. Like whatever. Do what you have to do.
Yeah.
But for someone like myself, like I said, I've had squirrel, I've had fucking snake, I've had rabbit, I've had so many different things where I'm just like, oh, that's a thing, I'm gonna eat it. And honestly, the first time I ever had rattlesnake beef jerky, I think I was 10 years old.
Oh wow.
Like I said, it was my best friend's grandfather, who I often refer to as my own grandfather just because I was that close with him. I knew him that well. Unfortunately, of course, he passed several years ago. That was rough for me, of course, learning that he had passed. But he had traps on his property, and he would catch rabbit or rattlesnake or whatever, and he would take the time to slow cook it or whatever the process is, and he would make it in the food, and we could eat it. I'm a bold person. I haven't ate it yet. Give it to me. I'll try it. If that's not your thing, pack your own food.
Right. So, it's already 9 o'clock. Let me do it.
Shit, it went by quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a closing, try to read everybody's comments, and then we can close the show off. And then, oh, thank you.
I reminded you.
What's up?
Past
Awesome.
couple shows, I've been forgetting to do this, so we have a couple of fuck you of the episode.
Okay. Yeah.
We kind of forgot about that. We'll continue this topic on the next show or something.
Yeah.
So, And already fuck you for Cult of Cat Meat. Fuck you for Tooch and everybody who showed up at that family reunion.
Yes.
And already fuck you for everybody because like there's so many people to list off than
Yeah.
just everybody.
All y'all that showed up.
We had a double-digit people showing up at the fucking show, which is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, we really appreciate the fact that you guys watch and you enjoy and you love the show. Honestly, we've mentioned this before and we'll keep mentioning it. We do the show not just for us, but for everybody. We are avid fans of the post-apocalypse. We are avid fans of this genre. We do this show for the community, and we love it. And so thank you for showing our love, and fuck you in a wasteland type of
So,
sense.
let me finish. We got a lot of comments. I need to
Yeah.
burn through these so we can close off. So
Okay.
let's try to have a big response to them. Okay.
And if you have some advice about camping, about food prep,
Post it on our Facebook page.
I'll start
Yeah.
a thread for it.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
And
after this.
we will continue this topic in more shows leading up to the event. We want to help you prep for the event if it's your first time or even if you've been a bunch.
Yeah. So Santa goes, fuck my wasteland. Fuck my wallet at Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry,
Yeah, bring money.
Scary Larry goes, coleslaw from Texas barbecue rocks too.
Yeah.
Eric Pastrap goes, just call me Mad Ratter or Rat. Arcos, 7-pound bag could be brought from Dinky Dive, but still, you're looking at a small fucking bag.
Yeah, when you talk about, most of the time when you buy ice, it's like 20 pounds. 7 pounds will get you through a day or two, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But, and if you need it and you don't want to go to town, sure, buy it.
And then Eric Pastrap goes, there's a coffee shop, they make shit coffee, but you can get a cup for a cigarette. Okay. Art goes,
I don't drink coffee, but if that's your thing, I drink tea. If you ever want good tea, I got you covered.
Art goes, I brought 2 racks of ribs that I had broken down into 4 rib servings and froze. The camp I was with invited all our neighbors over on Friday for dinner. So Rads goes, I've only been once, but looks like there's a lot of foods I need to try. That is correct. A lot of people bring a lot of random options of food, whether you had it or not.
There's a lot of exotic shit out
Yeah.
there. There's
Yeah.
a lot of really great chefs that show up at Wasteland, and they
Yes.
want to share their food.
So, got Pastrap going, rabbit is the best chicken you ever need. I hear squirrel is pretty good. And we got a Rachel Hicks. Is someone snoring?
It's okay. Yes.
Yeah,
Briefly.
one of our friends kind of passed out for a quick sec. It happens.
We mentioned they had a long day.
Yeah.
He was out in the sun for quite an amount of hours, walking great distance, so he is pretty beat at this point.
So are we.
So
Yeah, but Danny drinks a lot of Monster.
I
And
am
beer.
I am the drinker of worlds.
Yes. So we're gonna have a few different threads on Facebook that'll be posted up here in a little bit.
So yeah,
Keep an eye on those. If you're not following the Facebook page, please do so.
final announcements.
Yes.
If you want to be in the end credits of this show, email wastelandtalk@gmail.com of a pic of you either in your Wasteland gear or you looking at the show like I'm you, like this,
Yeah, giving us a toast.
Yeah.
and email Wasteland Talk a pic and we can put you in the end credits.
And it doesn't have, I mean, if you don't drink, whatever. We're
Water
not
works.
shaming
Right.
on any of it.
Like I said, it could be just you in Wasteland gear watching the show, you in Wasteland gear, you working on a Wasteland project while you're watching this show,
I toast
Except-
water.
etc., etc.
It could be you in a mocktail. You like mixing things together, but you don't want booze in there. That's fine too.
Yeah.
When you go to Wasteland, you will find bars that have non-alcoholic options.
Yeah.
It is a thing. There are teetoters at Wasteland.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I am making a Wasteland hobo coin for teetoters this year, for people who are in recovery this year. If that is what you are going through, if that is what you prefer, it's fine. Come out and party with us. I don't care if you're sober. Party anyway.
Yeah.
You can party even if you're not drinking. You can have fun even if you're not drinking.
Oh, I'm
You can have
straight
fun
edge.
even if you're not high.
Oh.
Like, just come out and have a blast with us. I choose to drink. I choose to smoke. Whatever. You don't have to do those things to have a great time.
Yeah. And then lastly, if you want to be a part of Wasteland Talk, be a guest in person, vice versa, you can either email us, or if you want to make a surprise appearance, because apparently that's fucking happened.
Yeah.
Right.
Talk to Figment. Facebook, Rebecca Wick. Like John Wick. So message them and plan a time where you can just randomly appear during our show and be a part of a guest. All I'll say is that you gotta be in Wasteland gear.
Yes.
That's all I say.
Yeah, we don't mind surprises. We love the fact of having random people on the show. The only problem is we live in a gated apartment community.
Yeah,
We can
so
only fit so many
Figment will be
people.
the one to let you in the gates.
And I just posted in all the pages. If you feel like it, or if you want to coordinate something or whatever, contact me. They won't know about it.
Yeah. Figment's pretty good on the secret shit like that. So we won't know none the wise.
But we just need somebody to let you into the complex.
Yeah. And let
It's
you
just
know
the
where
way
we
it
live.
is. It's just real life bullshit. You know?
And if there's, like I said, if there's for the picture for the end credits, if there's any opportune time for you to do it, it's right now while you're fucking watching us. So, pull out your phone, take a picture, email wastelandtalk@gmail.com, or if you want to plan it to your liking, and still email at wastelandtalk.com.
Yeah, as you get ready for Wasteland, as you prep your costumes, your themed camp, whatever.
Yeah.
Take some pictures, send it to us. We will put it in our end credits. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
We will include a song and your picture. And if you want to like watermark it with your name or whatever because you really want that credit, do it.
Yeah. And if you want to stick around a little bit later tonight, we're probably gonna do a little post show in the patio, us drinking and smoking a cigar.
Be informal after party.
Yeah. So I'll probably just do a straight live Facebook. So if you want to join us on that, you're welcome. Just keep an eye on my profile's post.
Yeah.
But until then, I am Commodore Pistol Whip.
And I am Hatter the Waste.
And this has been Wasteland Talk. Thank you so much for joining us. Fuck you very much.
Fuck you.
Good night.
Good night.
Go drink some water.
Holy shit. That's my bad. I drank both my beers.
Ready?
That's why I was snoring.
You passed out.
I
Are you
apologize.
going to be okay?